Study proves ultra-rich people are dumber than the average. We find that the relationship between ability and wage is strong overall. Yet above 60,000 euros per year ability plateaus at a modest level of +1 standard deviation. The top 1% even score slightly worse on cognitive ability than those in the income strata right below them. We observe a similar but less pronounced plateauing of ability at high occupational prestige. Plateauing of cognitive ability among top earners, European Sociological Review, Oxford Academic. OOP.com. So these people re not hardworking, they are not smart, so why are they ultra-rich? Could it be because of all the capital from their already rich families that gives them an incredible head start compared to other people? The answer is yes. They haven't had to do anything successfully in decades. Of course they're idiots. When you rig the system to your benefit, you don't have to worry about developing or maintaining any skills. It had nothing to do with them being intelligent and everything to do with them being bastards. Humans don't learn skills or information they don't need. They lose them very fast as soon as they stop using them. Rich people don't need to learn or do anything, they just pay for it. Of course they are dumb. The top 1% even score slightly worse on cognitive ability than those in the income strata right below them. This is not the same thing as the ultra-rich being dumber than the average. Cognitive ability dipped slightly compared to those with income right below the top 1%. Bring right below the top 1% is still well above average. If I was in the top 5% but not the top 1% of income, I would still be very well off. Not average. This is a super dumb analysis by OP. Here are the graphs from the study. https://academic.oop.com/view large/figure/39396fig3.jpg. Nothing here indicates that the people making money aren't smart. The biggest takeaway is that intelligence only gets you so far, after which point other factors are needed in addition. They didn't need to waste money on this study. Elon Musk proves this every single day. As somebody who grew up poor, my brain is all I have. I prioritize school and learning so heavily out of necessity. It would be nice to be rich and rot away, but I could never imagine doing that. Survival of the fattest. It is easy to forget that all that wealth brings power. To wield to power you only need ruthlessness, not wits. The results don't really mean what you think it does, or at least it is badly presented by the OP. The results are summarized by this link. https://academic.oop.com/view large/figure/39396fig3.jpg. High wage earners scored significantly better than low wage earners. There seems to be a paltry trend in the upper regions of wages and intellect, but those are in the upper regions. They are significantly better than the lower quartile. TLDR. The top 1% are still scored significantly better than the median individual. It makes sense for the income strata below the top 1% to have scored better because these represent your professional class type jobs such as engineers, doctors, lawyers, which utilize their brains to create products. The top 1% scored roughly the same cognitive abilities as basically the smartest people humanity has to offer. It is also worth noting that the 95% confidence interval for wage earns over 90% wage level all overlap. People who are born into wealth live in a very narrow bubble, and if they are ever moved outside of that bubble they cannot function. They fail to develop integral skills like common sense and empathy. To be in the 1% 20% range of incomes. A doctor, engineer, professor, programmer, etc. You have to be smarter than the average. To be among the 1%, you need to be ruthless. Very high intelligence is not needed. Basically for the same reason that domestic animals are dumber than wild ones. When you have everything you need in life given to you, your ability to go out and succeed on your own tends to atrophy. Did you read this whole thing? Specifically, the limitations of this study? I don't think you did, because you said these people are not hardworking. And that is mentioned as one of the limitations of the study. It did not include effort or creativity or determination. It also only studied native-born men in Sweden. Very limited study. There have been numerous studies that show that intellect does not equal wealth. In fact, more smart people are poor. Some examples would be physicists, professors, etc. They are extremely smart, but they don't care about money. I think of famous people's kids who seem like complete idiots. In my fantasies of winning the lottery, I think of private tutors, rigorous teachers. For my grandchildren, what fantastic learning opportunities there would be. Traveling and teaching, learning other cultures and countries. So much potential wasted when rich people raise stupid kids. Above 60,000 euros per year ability plateaus at a modest level of +1 standard deviation. The top 1% even score slightly worse on cognitive ability than those in the income strata right below them. It's so funny to read this and then title the post, "Ultra-rich people are dumber than the average." Because that's completely not what's being said. The top 1% of earners are slightly lower than a full standard deviation above the mean. And yet OPS somehow took away that they're below the mean. LMFAO, you can dunk on the rich without having to blatantly misread your own study to help yourself cope. If you read about ultra-wealthy families, you'll notice that it's one person who started it that accumulates the most wealth. They usually have a great combination of perseverance and smarts. After that, nothing new is invented or created. Usually, mostly just wealth preservation. The next generations aren't above average smart, just lucky. They are ultra-rich because it's generational wealth. Hence they can easily get through life even if they are stupid.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.